I was giving her the confirmation, Joseph's confirmation. Yes, I didn't want to come. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting really nervous. I'm absolutely nervous.
Alrighty, go ahead and grab the whole bag and then just take the orange one out of there. That's all you need right now. Okay, then just take the vial and the swab out of the orange bag. And then go ahead and open the vial so that you feel down like the street. The swab, I'm sorry. And then just grab it by the street side. Yeah. And then what you're going to do is you're going to place it halfway up one side of your nose and you're going to swab 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to hold it in your nose for about 12 to 15 seconds. You're going to take it out and you're going to repeat that same process. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Same swab. Hold it. 15 seconds. Take it out and drop it into that vial of liquid. Swab side down. Halfway? Yeah, so don't poke yourself. Just like maybe halfway. Yeah.
I had hurt. That freaking hurt. Yes, those are tears. It is uncomfortable. And it kind of hurts.
Alrighty, drop it back in there. And then drop it into the orange bag. And then you're going to roll it up from the bottom up. And then you have a rubber band in that large bag. You're going to use a rubber band to keep it sealed. And there's a disinfectant wipe. Use that wipe to hold open the lid of this cooler box. And then you're all set. Make sure to create your profile on my chart, okay?
Okay.
Alright. You're all set. You got to use the wipe to hold the lid. You don't want to touch the lid. It's okay, everybody does it. Alright, yes, you do. Have a good one.
Thanks. Oh my god. Oh my god. That actually was very unpleasant. That was very unpleasant. Yes. You read the title 100% right. All right. So I tested positive for COVID-19. All right. I have had this cold, I want to say since last week. That's all I thought it was, you guys. That's really all I thought it was. Josiah was sick. I thought I just got his cold. As you guys know, as a parent, it's easy to get colds from your kids. And so, yes. And so that's all I really thought, you guys. I know one of you guys had left a comment to one of my videos recently and was like, don't get offended. Please don't get offended. But have you been tested? Because you sound pretty bad. And at that time, I hadn't been tested. I haven't thought about it because I was just like, well, I just got a cold. That's all it felt like to me. Like, as far as my symptoms, guys, like, I had congestion. I had an occasional cough here and there, productive and non-productive, but nothing that like kept me up at night. That was basically it, y'all. I didn't take anything for anything because I was just like, okay, we're just gonna let this little cold just run its course. All right. And so I was like, there had been a few people at work getting it, so I was like, let me just go ahead and just test. You know, I didn't really think it was gonna be freaking positive. All right, so I went through CVS. I'll probably include a clip. I did a clip just because I didn't even think that. It really was for Joseph, just so he could see. Because when he realized that it was a nasal one, he was just like, no. And I just try to, you know, show him it's not as bad as you think, but it really was as bad as you think. Like, you don't realize how far in you stick that Q-tip until you pulling it out. You just be like,
I wasn't even 100.
yeah, like that. Eyes watering, you know, kind of got this pain in the back of my head when I did this side. So yeah, very, very unpleasant. It's super windy outside. I know you can hear from the fireplace. It is super windy outside today. So I'll include that clip for you guys probably at the end of this, or maybe I did it before this. Very simple. They walk you through everything you do. It's a no contact. It takes 2 to 3 days. Like, I took the test at 5 o'clock p.m. after work one day, and I got the results back the next morning, like around 10:30, 11. All right, so the results came back really fast. Honestly though, really, I kept thinking the worst. Like, I was thinking, like, you watch the news, you know, you see all this, and I just was thinking the worst. I was thinking I was gonna have respiratory issues. I would be having gastrointestinal issues, like some fatigue, like temperature, but I didn't have any of that. So that's why I didn't think that I was gonna be positive. So when I got the email that my results were ready and I checked and it said positive, I am not gonna lie, like, I got emotional. Like, I kind of like started to cry, like, what the hell, you know? Like, wow, I was shocked, you know? And then I keep in mind that thus far, I really haven't had anything major happen. Like, my symptoms have been pretty mild, very, very minor. And so I just assumed that it was gonna continue in that way. Like I said before, I haven't taken anything, y'all. I didn't take nothing for the cold. I was just gonna let it just run its little course. I've just been hydrating with water, drinking plenty of water. Other than that, y'all, that's really was basically it, which is why I didn't think that I had it. I think one day I had a headache, but it was an off day, and I usually have coffee every morning on my way to work. Every morning I have coffee. I was thinking maybe I had a headache because I hadn't had my morning coffee, you know. When I think back, there was one day I had made breakfast and I had bought this Huffy bacon, which is cheap, and didn't taste like bacon. I was just like eating it like num 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 num. This don't taste like bacon. It didn't really taste like bacon to me. I just chalked it up to this just some cheap ass bacon. So a day later or so, I had Farmer John. That's my bacon. That used to be my mom's bacon too. She used to love Farmer John bacon. So I was eating that and I was like, yeah. It was thick slices too. And I was like, yeah, num num num. Num num num. This is bacon. This tastes like bacon. This is bacon. And so, I mean, that could have been a red flag. There was one day Joseph was cleaning the fridge out and he had a container that had chicken and he had opened it up to dump it and I didn't smell anything. And I'm usually really sensitive to smells and I didn't smell anything. Like, there's days he'd be eating his sardines and I'll just be like, I'd be like, because the smell. But that day I didn't smell anything at all. But it was just those two situations that I could have been red flags for me that just wasn't. I kind of just, you know. this morning, the San Bernardino County called for just to ask me questions about me testing positive as far as the household. They asked me a bunch of questions as far as my symptoms, the onset of symptoms, if anybody else in the household tested positive. So my dad tested yesterday and he's negative. My niece Tay, I don't know if she's tested yet. So there's days I don't see her, and so I don't know if she's actually tested. Obviously, we didn't test Josiah. He literally just had a runny nose, and that was basically it. Joseph hasn't tested. He's just assuming that since I have it, he has it. My niece and my dad are both gone right now, which is why I'm doing it now while they're all gone. The only ones that are here now is me, Joseph, and Josiah. So I'm going to try to record this before anybody gets back. Then I'll be back upstairs in my room. All right, but other than that, I'm quarantining. I don't go back to work until February 5th, which is my 10 days of quarantine. Other than that, y'all, I mean, I feel pretty good. Like, I still feel like there is still some congestion going on. Can't think of anything else to add. I know that I'm gonna get some criticism. Like, I know that I am, because obviously as a couponer, there's a lot of risk involved with us being out in stores. And as you guys know, we can be in a store for hours, all right? I try to keep my visits really brief and short, get in, get out. If I can go in and not even record, I'm okay with that. Me going to work every day is a risk. I try to be as safe as I can when I have my sanitizer, I wear my mask, and I did still get it. So I guess I say that to say we're not all untouchable, you know. And I think that COVID is just one of those things where it's gonna touch every single family. Thus far, I am so grateful and just appreciative that my symptoms have been minor, because like I said, you watch TV and you watch the news and you're just like thinking, dang, if I get it, I'm gonna die, you know. And it's like, I'm just very fortunate, and I'm lucky, and I'm appreciative that so far we've had some minor, you know, very minor situations with it. So moving forward, you guys, I will not be doing any in-store videos until further notice. I'll probably most likely just be doing some voiceover videos. If I can take advantage of this quarantine time, I can do a lot of tutorial videos on some of these apps. Maybe do some how-to videos. If you guys have any requests, definitely drop them in the comment section for ideas, suggestions, and such. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, I really am an open book, and I want to continue to be, you know, as honest and as transparent with you guys as I can be. I am so thankful and grateful that you guys continue to watch me. And I don't know what else. I don't know what else to add other than that. I will leave it there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.